That is, we've tried multiple AI-based web application development, right? Comparing this Firebase Studio with Lovable or Bold. If you've been following this series closely, then you see that there are no shortage of AI tools that can build web applications with just plain prompt. But most of them were from new players. What if we could explore a tool that was built by one of the largest tech companies in the world? Welcome to day 213 of the 1000 Days of No Code Challenge. Today, we are looking at Firebase Studio by Google, Google's very own AI-powered cloud development platform. With deep integrations into Firebase systems and latest models by Gemini, Firebase Studio would let you to go from idea to full-stack production-ready app in your browser. So, without wasting any time, let's see how the magic happens. So to begin, head over to firebase.studio. Click on Get Started and it'll redirect you to studio.firebase.google.com. Now, let's accept this. I want to receive no. I'm interested in participating in research studies to improve Firebase Studio. Maybe not at this time. Click on confirm. Now here's where we have to give the prompt, right? As you can see, we have so many things integrated, right? That is, you can create the code for Go language, Python, Java, .NET, right? Android Studio Cloud, Flutter, and so much more. So let's give it a try with a very simple prompt, right? So the prompt is create a task management app with user authentication, a task list, and the ability to mark tasks as complete. I'll click on prototype with AI. So the first step that it does is prototypes, okay, using AI for the prompt that we have given. So you can see that it has started creating a blueprint. Taskify Gen, task management, interactive task board, data persistence, AI assisted prioritization. That's crazy, right? And then it has given us a color scheme and layout, typography, iconography, animation, and all of that. AI is Gemini and GenKit. UI is TypeScript, Next.js, and Tailwind CSS. If you like the blueprint, then just click on prototype this app. It will start generating the files and then adding code to those files. Let's see what it generates. So while it is generating, I would like to tell you a couple of things. That is, we've tried multiple AI-based web application development, right? Comparing this Firebase Studio with Lovable or Bold, right? Lovable has very good design sense. Okay, a lot of people have started using Lovable as their designer. Okay, it's that great. With regards to Firebase, the designs are not as great as Lovable platform, but it does the job to the point and it looks decent. And most of the functionality will work with just a simple prompt. Now, whether this particular prompt that we have given is very simple, we will find out, right? Because there are a few things that we have asked it to do with just one simple prompt. So it will take about a couple of minutes or so for something like this. If it was simpler, then it would have done in less than a minute. So 2 minutes later, let's see what happens. So you can see that it's checking for errors and it will auto correct if there are errors. This is mostly the case in all the AI platforms these days. It will first generate the files, it will check if there are any errors, and if there are, it will try to fix them. And most often they will succeed in fixing them. Sometimes might not. Okay, as you can see, Taskify Gen is ready. Okay, and then and it's asking us to give it a Gemini API key. If we already have one, we can give it here, or we can also click on auto generate, right? And this will automatically generate API key and take into consideration. While that is getting generated, we had given create a task management app with user authentication, a task list, and the ability to make tasks as complete, right? So it has taken into consideration the task list like to do, in progress, and done, with the ability to add the task, but authentication maybe not. Okay, doesn't look like. So let's see if I can add a task. Yes, task name, task 1. I can add the description here, right? Deadline, okay, let's say 13th, and I can also select the importance, low, medium, high. Let's say medium, click on add. So this is got added here. Okay, as you can see, all the details are here, and I can drag it and drop it. Okay, so that looks cool. Okay, even though it can have some kind of changes. Okay, we will come to that a bit later. I think we have some issue with Gemini API key with my account. Anyways, most often this should just work. When you click on auto generate, it should work. We'll figure out if there is any other way that we can do and probably create a new video. Okay, let's move on. The first iteration looks good. However, you have missed and the authentication. Can you please and that? So one of the issue for generating API key could have been that this is a business account and admin might have not given access to generate the API key. So the domain admin needs to permit for anything that needs to happen in the business accounts. That could have been the issue. While we were testing, we were doing it with our personal accounts and so on and so forth. It just worked fine. So as we can see, it has started generating the necessary code changes for the users to authenticate before they can create the tasks. So let's see if this works. So it's making some changes, and generally the red color means that it is removed and green color means that it has added. You can also see the plus and minus signs coming over here, and maybe it's done with its update. Let's check that out. Okay, you can see that it's debugging the errors and then examining environment variables, loading, redefining API key checks, diagnosing environment variables. Everything that we had to do as a developer is now being done by AI. All we have to do is type. Of course, think and process and all of that. So we can see here autofix 2 errors, and there you go. So autofix 3 errors, right? So we'll go here, refresh, and we should see the new thing, and we have a issue here. Okay, auth invalid API key. Okay, so it didn't work because we have not given the API key. Sorry about this, but I'll try to fix it. If it gets fixed, good. Otherwise, I think we'll have to skip it. So it has understood what the issue is. You are still saying Firebase error, and it's pointing to the Firebase initialization in file. The error is almost always due to the Next.js application not being able to find or correctly read your Firebase API key from the environment local file at runtime. Okay, so yeah, it's regarding the API key. Let's see if we could get this fixed with AI. Okay, so it says that it has done it. Let's see if it's actually true. No, so I've got more of it. Anyways, I'll not go to fix it now, right? So once this entire thing is done, okay, you can actually go over here, like switch to code, or you can publish it from here, right? If you click on publish, then follow the steps to set up your project and publish your app. So Firebase project, it will first start creating the project and then link Google Cloud billing account, okay, which is where you have to create your account, add your credit card details. Generally you get some credits, okay, by default. Once you create, you can use that, and then you can add your billing and then enable Firebase services. So yeah, that's it. So while you could see that it could develop the task management for us, okay, because of the authentication, it broke multiple times, and then we could not see what we wanted to. But do give it a try and let us know in the comments below what was your experience like. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.